ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
Swami, Adiyan also has one more question with regard to Bhagavad Gita, Swami. There are some qualities which are stated as in the dhEva asura sampat, and in Mumukshupadi also that reference is made as to Arjuna and becomes Soka Vishtan, thinking whether he has the asura qualities or the sat qualities. And all the qualities, when we read that, it feels like all the asura qualities are in Adiyan. Even though we are trying, it feels like, that we're so unqualified, Swami. How to overcome that, Swami?
See, the first quality from in the Devasura Vibhaga Yoga, first thing which Krishna says is, one who accepts Krishna as truth and one who is willing to listen to Krishna's words, that itself is a Daivika quality. So if we accept to him, accept his words, if we don't directly argue against him, if we don't directly protest his commands, then that itself is a good quality in each one of us. So generally we are not opposed to Bhagavan. It is just that each one of us have different desires, different limitations in following Shastram. Some of them are circumstantial, some of them are self-inflicted. So as long as we have the desire to overcome those and have a strong craving to rectify our mistakes, that itself is the main quality which is expected in us by Bhagavan. Apart from that, our total transformation and total change in our qualities, all of that depends on definitely Bhagavad Kripa. So we have to constantly crave for being good, obeying elders, following Shastram as much as possible to the extent possible for us, and try not to be stubborn in rejecting or stubborn in not following the orders of Bhagavan. So these things we need to be cautious, and as long as we are in the positive side of these aspects, then that is a good starting point. So we will progress by the grace of Acharyas, Bhagavad Ramanuja, Bhagavan. We will progress definitely, because their kataksham, their blessings, those are certainly powerful. We just have to accept. We just have to align ourselves towards their teachings and their effort to uplift us. So as long as we are doing that, we don't need to worry too much. If Alvars, for example, were doing a lot of Naichana Sandhanam because they were in total mood of devotion and they were in total surrender to Bhagavan. So at times they reflect on such aspects which date back to past births, previous births in this samsara for them. But once we have the Tiruvadi Sambandham of Bhagavad Ramanuja, Acharyas, then we should not feel so down. Rather, we should be positive in trying to engage ourselves in Bhagavad Gita as much as possible, because that is how we can uh, do justice for the blessings we have received from the Acharya and the Parampara. So instead of being too down all the time, we should try to look up to uh, Purvacharyas, role models who are trying to uh, be in the path of Purvacharyas, and try to uh, live a life which is focused on Sampradaya.
Adiyan, Dhanyosmi Swami. Adiyan also wants to ask Kshama to Devi for lot of things, Swami. Like
No, nothing like that. You're all doing wonderful kainkariams, wonderful engagement in satsangam. That is what is keeping my spirits up. Adiyan is also happy that wonderful satsangam is happening throughout the year. Someone is engaged in some satsangam, and it's growing also in some sense.
Yeah, kindly provide Mangala Sasnam so that, like whatever obstacles they come, they melt away and we can continue to
Definitely. By
follow Devari's footsteps.
Bhagavad Ramanuja's grace is there, so we have to just follow him.
Yes, Miss Swami.
And yeah. Actually, we should be very cheerful and very happy that we have Bhagavad Ramanuja Sambandham through our Acharyas. And one thing we will see in Charma Shlokam, Sarvadharman Parityaja, in that Mastuchaha is also a command. As a SrIvaishNava, we should never be worried and down and be sorrowful. Rather, we should be cheerful and be looking for what more Kankariams I can do. There is so much to be done, so we have to just keep up our spirits so that we can do a lot more Kankariam. Because if we become sorrowful, then that will affect our Kankariam also.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.